Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop, and I'm going to do my weekly reading 22nd of April through the 28th, and I can't believe, I'm just doing some straightening here, I cannot believe that we are already in the late part of April and we'll soon be starting the 5th month of the year. It's like, oh my gosh, where has the time gone, right? So let's see what comes up. We're going to use the flower therapy. I think I used it last week, pretty sure. I'm being guided to use it this week, so we're going to see what's coming. Focusing on the 22nd of April, I want to get some of my, as I'm doing my new space here, I want to organize and take pictures of my spring decks that I like to use, and this is, of course, one of them. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. I haven't been able to do that yet. So I'm focusing on everyone this week, the 22nd through the 28th, Law of Attraction. What message are coming from Spirit for this week? I'm actually hearing a song, something about honeycomb. Let me just take a peek. Honeycomb. Geez. I don't know why we do this. Yeah, honeycomb, won't you be my baby? It says, it's by Jimmy Rogers, I think this is it. It says, well, a damn good life, and it's kind of funny how the Lord made the bee, and the bee made the honey, and the honeybee looking for a home, and they called it honeycomb. And they roamed the world, and they gathered all of the honeycomb into one sweet ball, and the honeycomb from a million trips made my baby's lips. That's different. Don't know why I'm hearing that song. But I am hearing that song, so I don't know what. What's with that? I may have already shuffled this, but I'm being guided to shuffle again. Focusing on this week's energy. Yeah. Okay. So what Spirit wants us to know about our energy this week, and it is stand by your commitment, Pink Lily. And it says, you're strong enough to keep the promise that you've made. Don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. So there's some sort of commitment that the angels have seen that you've made. It could be to yourself. Doesn't have to be to someone else. I feel like this could be a commitment to you. Maybe to take better care of yourself. Maybe to exercise more. Maybe to take more time for yourself, right? And those are easily blown away, right? Because someone asks you for something, or you feel like you need to do something else, you can kind of just let that commitment to yourself roll. For some of you, yes, this is a commitment to someone else or something else, but I feel like for a lot of us, this is a commitment to you. And it says, don't back out now. Your angels believe in you. They believe that you can do that for yourself. They believe that you can accomplish that, whatever it is, whatever goal or commitment you made to do something. It may not even have been big. It may have just been to pay more attention to yourself, pay more attention to what you need. Even paying attention to your thoughts. Maybe you just said, I'm going to think more positively. And those are just little changes. It doesn't have to be grand, but they can easily be forgotten, or, you can become busy with other things and forget. So the angels are here to remind you to stand by that commitment, however big or small it was. And I feel it's about ourselves, right? So we're going to see what's coming. What may challenge, or what is challenging for us this week. And it is a sign from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit are waving hello and giving you a reassurance that you'll be all right. So you may be feeling challenged this week to see signs from heaven for whatever the reason. Maybe you're busy, or maybe you're feeling stressed out. So watch for a sign from heaven. Watch for a sign from your loved ones that everything will be okay. And what I'm actually hearing is they're challenging you to see this. So you may be feeling challenged, some of us, but they're telling me they are challenging you to see this sign from heaven. So I feel like it's like a little game, right? It's like a challenge. Or no, they're saying how many signs can you see this week? It's like you ever go on a road trip and it's like what is that game called? I spy a red car, I spy a blue car, whatever. They're showing me that way, that they want you to, they're challenging you to see how many signs from heaven, signs from your loved ones and spirit, that you can see this week. Maybe make a note of it. Maybe start writing it down, or what those are, journaling them. But just see how many signs, and they can be humongous, obvious signs, and they can be little subtle signs. So they are challenging you to see how many you can see. So they're saying, so it kind of becomes less of a challenge. So if you're focused on that, you're going to see more. So I love that. What is coming easy for us this week energetically? Wow, I love this, because that could have been part of your commitment to yourself. Balance work, rest, and play, yellow rose. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. And that's a feeling I got with the pink lily. You may have made a commitment to balance your work and your work life with your family life and time for yourself, right? So it says it's important to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities, and that's becoming easier for you to have more fun, to incorporate more fun into your day. And that's kind of like what this little game is too. It's this little challenge to see how many signs you can get from spirit, how many signs you can get from your angels and the loved ones that have passed over, trying to communicate with us constantly. But we get so busy. Could you imagine how frustrating it is for them? They're like right there and they're trying to talk to us, and we're like, blah, blah, blah. It's almost like they're walking around and they are invisible to us in one sense, but they are also really there and communicating with us. So that you can make that fun as well, like trying to see these signs. And that's how I feel like they're setting this up for us this week. But that's what's going to come easy, having fun, going about our day and bringing more balance into that area of our lives with work, rest, and play. So what is heating up on the universal manifestation hot plate? So what are you manifesting this week, or what are we manifesting? Past life healing. So this situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into the present. Forget me not. So what is manifesting is you're healing something from the past. Forget me not. I feel like, yes, this can be your healing. What you're manifesting is you're healing past life issues that may be stagnating or creating blocks in your current life, or your way of thinking, that type of thing. Certainly for some it can be. For others, I feel, or maybe both for some, forget me not. I feel like the forget me not part of this is important. And again, I'm feeling it branching off in a few ways. For some, forget me not, you're healing. What's heating up is that you're remembering parts of yourself that you used to enjoy more. So maybe things from your childhood, again, maybe things from a past life. You are remembering abilities or something that you did in a past life that you were very good at, like a metaphysical psychic ability, something like that. And if it's something from this life, it's something from childhood that you really enjoy doing. You're remembering that part of yourself, re-engaging in that part of yourself this week, or starting to remember that part of yourself. And for some people, this is healing something from somebody that you have been separated from. So there's a mirage of different energies with this forget me not. So for some, it's your own self. Some it's your psychic abilities from past lives, from your higher self, soul self. Some it's from somebody that you've been separated from, and they don't want you to forget them. So that's what you're healing. And for some this week, you're going to find that you're pulling in people from past lives. So you may start to connect with new soul groups, new soul family, whether, it doesn't have to be romantical. This can be just new friendships, new acquaintances, people you work with, but they're part of your soul group. So you're reconnecting to those people this week too. It's going to start, not like you're going to meet them all at one time, but it's going to start that. So you may start to see that you're connecting to those people again. So yeah, that is an interesting, so that's what you're manifesting in the mirage of different ways. So however that affected you, or the first thing that you resonated with when I said all those things, will be how it is for you this week. And what you are promised this week, and it is chakra clearing, a lotus. By clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom. So what is promised this week is profound wisdom and getting things in order, clearing your chakras, yes, of course, but also I feel like an alignment this week, a simplicity this week, feeling very organized this week is what I'm feeling. Things coming into alignment is what they're saying. And of course there could be, you know, wisdom coming to you. It's like a crown chakra. It feels like a crown chakra opening. Having realizations from before that you hadn't, you know, you hadn't seen things in a certain way. But I just feel like a smooth alignment. Things running very smoothly, very efficiently this week. And you having all the information that you need for things this week. You know, it just feels very detailed, very organized this week for us. And that is what is promised for this week of the 22nd through the 28th. Yeah. So that was a beautiful reading. I loved how that one came out. So yeah, angel blessings to everyone and oceans of love. I will see you next week.